Today I'm going to share this case you have been interested when you see that the first day after just the 3 exercises through remote guidance and the training, her mouth immediately become more aligned. It may look very simple, but what I want to emphasize is that before I gave her those 3 exercises, I spent about an hour communicating with her and conducting several assessments. And I identified that the real source of her problem and gave her some testing exercises. I found that her facial asymmetry was indeed related to the structural issue. Only then was I able to give her precise and targeted exercises. That is why you saw such an immediate improvement after just the 3 exercises. However, you can also see that on the second day, there was still same asymmetry. This does not mean that her mouth simply went back to the way it was. The client was only practicing for about 20 minutes every evening, and you can actually see that the asymmetry did not come back very much. The most interesting part actually happened on the 3rd day and the 4th day. You can see this on this picture. On the 3rd day, her mouth completely shifted toward the other side. Why did this happen? Because that day she spent more than 40 minutes practicing. She worked very hard, but she simply overdid it. And the result, her mouth shifted too far to the opposite side. In the virtual training, we ask our clients to provide photos every day. In particular, they send us 2 comparison photos before and after for each training session. The coach can provide immediate corrections and adjustments based on those photos. So the fact that she overdid it on the 3rd day was not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it shows that through the structural alignment and the training, it is possible to create visible changes in facial features within a relatively very short period of time. This is also something I often tell my clients. If you don't understand your own body structure, once you increase your training intensity or the amount of weight you use, you may actually change the appearance of your facial features in a very short period of time. If you don't believe me, you can just look around your gym. Take a look at the people who regularly lift heavy weights. I can say without exaggeration that their faces are often asymmetrical as well. Of course, everyone's body is symmetrical from top to bottom, and this is completely normal. What I'm talking about is obvious asymmetry. A small degree of asymmetry is normal because the muscle on our left and the right side do not have exactly the same amount of mass. But obvious asymmetry can actually reflect a significant structural imbalance in the body. Okay, now you can see that starting from day 5, her mouth was basically back to much more centered position. On day 8, I especially did the speaking test with her. I forgot to record a video of her speaking at the very beginning, but as you probably know, when someone has a crooked or asymmetrical mouth, the asymmetry is usually more noticeable when they talk or smile, right? So now you can see from the speaking test that even though I don't have the video before, you can see her mouth is basically no longer noticeable crooked when she talks. Now, I know many of you are wondering what comes next. I'm showing you the changes from the week 1 to demonstrate that improving facial appearance through the structural alignment can happen surprisingly quickly, but that is not the main point. The main point is how do you stabilize and maintain the results. Usually, once we help the clients see the noticeable changes, and then we begin comprehensive structural training for the entire body. This includes training from the feet all the way up to the head. And the facial massage techniques normally will be the last step. If we put the facial massage on the first step, you probably will see some short-term result, but it won't last for long. So the real technique to address this issue is from the whole body training. So throughout this process, the client generally only need to see the coach once a week. This is the basic process of structural anti-aging. So let me summarize it. First comes the assessment. This is the most time-consuming and also the most difficult step. Next comes testing-based training, which helps us determine approximately how long the client may need to train. And then comes the precise and personalized training. This is where we focus on creating short-term visible changes. Finally, we move into the comprehensive structural training to help stabilize and maintain the results. If you are experiencing the similar concern, don't hesitate to book the session with me this month and find out whether you can also see the noticeable change after just one training session. Starting next month, I will be returning to paid assessment and trial sessions. So the booking link is in the comments, and there are very limited seats.